Space Engineers, Survive and Thrive multiplayer start begins now. As I said before, you want to always save when you make significant progress, just because if you're on autosave, you want to. And this is a significant progress. We don't want to do a whole nother take. How many takes have we done so far?
5 at least.
5 at least. I'm just gonna transfer this over. Actually, can you come back inside and help me transfer this these ingots over, please?
We might have a problem here. Houston, we have a problem. I killed myself.
You what? You killed yourself?
Yes, you distracted me. Can you please pick up my body?
Yeah, this is why we save. So we're going to go ahead and do a reload a save that you did save. All you have to do is just hit F5. It'll ask you if you want to quick load. Just go ahead and click on yes, and it will do exactly that for you.
We're so sorry.
Hey, this is all part of the learning experience. But we're definitely not cheating by respawning. We're just going to be going back to previous saves and working as if we didn't die. So
yeah,
that's all we can do as we're learning.
So back to the gardening.
Yes. So we've got our nickel, we've got our iron, and we saved our silicon, so that's there as well. I'm gonna move our uranium, this extra nickel, the iron. We only needed 42 silicon ore, so I'm gonna grab all this excess stuff and I'm gonna just dump it in the chair. All in the chair. I'm gonna need the grinder, I'm gonna need the welder. And what are you gonna scout for? Are you gonna go scout for some deposits?
Yeah.
Actual deposits, not meteor deposits, right?
Yeah,
okay.
meteor.
I'm gonna need this drill back.
I will. I'll give it back.
But actually, no, before I have you do that, let's go ahead and first of all move all of the. If you get on the back here of the base with me, we need to move all of these ingots now out of the furnace and put them into the storage container. So we're going to just quickly do that right now. Now these inventories are not connected. If they were connected, it would be just a matter of just dragging and dropping. To look at connected inventories, you just click on this button here. But they are not connected because you can see the orange, I think the orange name on them means that they're not connected to the inventory. So we're going to be having to do this by hand here. Here, go back to the inventory button. Or actually, go back here. There we go. So look, we've already moved it over. Make sure we have the numbers: 42 silicon, 2901 iron, and 63 ingots. And now you want the drill to go ahead and go outside. But here you go. We'll need it. Don't die. Here you go. I'm going to save our transfer. So that's been saved now. And we are off to the next part here, and that is making sure this is empty and make sure that our oxygen and hydrogen fuel are fully loaded, because we're going to need to grind down. We're going to need to grind down. Also, there's now ice here.
Whoops.
I'm going to have to just put the ice on the side over here.
I'm almost out of hydrogen.
Ice isn't that critical right here. We have enough.
From the meteorites.
Oh, did you find something?
No, I am out of hydrogen.
The bottles are in the chair. First thing I'm going to grind down is the O2 generator.
Oh no.
That's fine. I just make sure that the inventory at the bottom doesn't turn red on me. Mainly because if I can wind up despawning parts, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to make not the arc furnace, but number 9, the assembler. And I'm going to stick the assembler using the keys in the upper right corner of your screen. Page up to go up, then to turn it around, I need to do page up, page down, turn around. So there, that is how the assembler looks. Plop that frame here and stick those parts into the frame. So my inventory is mostly empty. I'm going to go ahead and grind on the furnace here.
I've gone shopping and I found something.
plop that in there. Is that sort of floating? That's alright. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. In previous takes, I figured I'd get creative drilling out our base some more, only to dig way too deep under this thing. So I'll just go and finish grinding this down. So we've now ground down both the O2 generator and the arc furnace. Now we're now able to make this assembler here. As you can tell, as part of this, as you look at the part counts on the bottom right, we are short by some motors and computers and construction components. Don't panic, this kit has everything you need. Typically you're going to find those parts either stuck in an inventory somewhere or as part of a frame that you maybe forgot to drill down all the way to reclaim parts. This is why using the basic grinder on realistic settings is required for this kit. You don't want to use a more advanced grinder because it will just ruin your day, especially when it comes to grinding parts down to just one steel plate. Especially when it comes to the rotor, the rotor here, which I know has 10 of these construction components. In previous takes, I'd ground this off right now as it currently stands, and just one little grind is what it did to just completely drop the whole thing in the battery and break everything on me. So to prevent that from happening, I'm just going to weld this up, making sure that my parts on hand are dropped off as much as possible. I'm going to stick these tubes in here and now weld it up as high as I can. So now all I can do, now that I've welded up as much as I can, it now has bought me some space to be able to grind those parts off just like that. I still got one steel plate in there, and I've got some extra construction components which I can throw into here. I'm going to need some more construction components. About 17 construction components, so there must be them here on the cargo container. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I have no parts in the container that I need, and just grind off those construction components very carefully. Done. Okay. And I need 7 more components.
Be careful.
Making sure we don't have any construction components where I still need them underneath here. Ah, there we go. 17. As I said, if you just keep looking around, you'll find your parts. I'm gonna grab the plates, the computers, display, I think motors as well. And I should be able to finish this up. Boom. Yep, I have enough numbers to get to a functional hack level. And even do a steel plates if I wanted to, but that's fine. But it should just finish up right here, and boom, we have ourselves a functional assembler. I'm going to go to the assembler, turn it off, make sure we got about 200. Once we have, yeah, if you're over 200 on the stored battery at this point, you're fine. At least I'm hoping so. Now, obviously, I won't be able to construct this back up to functional level. I'm going to need to have motors and computers. So if I get my motors out of here, there's our motor. So I got 4 motors here. Boom. But I really just need the 2 computers. I might need to get those 4 motors back. So let me, actually, I think I only need just the 2 computers. I just remember right. The medium cargo container functional level only requires the computers. I need 2 computers, but in order to do that, son, I'm gonna need your drill. Can you go and put your drill into the assembler inventory?
I didn't have any luck.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So what's this? I do have gold ore.
Very nice. But hang on to it because we don't have a storage container yet now.
Mm.
Go ahead and put the drill. Can you pick up the drill and put the drill into the inventory of the assembler? Just drop it off.
Here.
You have to actually look at the assembler like I am here. See? Select that. Click it. Hit F. And drop it off. Perfect. Alright, now to go and do any kind of assembly or disassembly, just go to your production queue. And in this case, we're going to disassemble on these buttons here. Just disassemble. I'm going to just disassemble the drill. And I got to turn on the disassembly, and there it has already disassembled the drill into the components that make it. We'll be rebuilding our drill afterwards as soon as we get the refinery, because we already have everything that we need right now. So to do this, next step is to build those computers that we need. 2 of them in this case. 1, 2. It'll just queue those up, and I've got now those computer parts, which I can finally now. I can get over here and weld this to functional, and there I have a functional container, which now I can start moving these pieces into, at least the ingots, into the assembler. Because next part on the assembler, I'm going to turn it off here. Conserve that energy again, or 200. That's fine. Captain Joe, I need your assistance, sir.
Hold on.
I'm going to put the extra parts in this ice back into here. That's fine. Can you come back over here?
Sure.
Okay, what we need to do is we need to move all of this iron ingots and the nickel into the assembler inventory. Can we do that?
Sure.
Actually,
Iron and nickel ingots? Okay. Oh.
they're in the storage container. In the storage container back here, if you get to where I'm at, you should be able to help me out with this. I might actually beat you at this rate. What are you loading up on?
Nothing, I'm just... Wait, it's full.
It's full?
3, 2...
Wait. Hold on. These are extras from the drill. That's fine.
What do you want me to build?
I want you. Let's see. Where to click? I'm going to show them how to do this here. So I'm going to click on assembly. According to the instructions, we need to assemble 4 motors. So make sure this is turned off before I run it. So I want 4 motors. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need. I got this part. Let's see here. We're going to need 14 large steel tubes. So I'm going to do control click. Please don't anymore. I'll go ahead and add this. Make sure we got the right numbers here. So we got 4 motors, we need 14 steel tubes, and we need 961 steel plates to do that. Hold down shift, click, until you get to 900. Control click until you get to 60. And then just click once to get 961. So these are the parts we're going to need to make the refinery. This will be 4 motors, 14 large steel tubes, and 961 steel plates. Captain Joe, if you want to go and start the assembler, just click on it. And it will start making those items for us. Now, as soon as he started it, it tells us that we're deficient. We need some more nickel ingots. So I'm actually going to go and move out some of this iron. And I'm moving. Can you move in the nickel ingots in there? Can you put the nickel ingots? There you go. So now we need some iron ingots. Did you start the furnace or assembler? Can you start it? You know how to start it?
Uh-huh.
There it goes. And you started it for us, and it's now producing what we need. What is critical at this point is just watching your battery. There's not much you can do about it, except just hope that you started this above 200 kilowatts, which we did. If you start below it, that's fine. You might be able to squeak out a victory. That's why you don't want to oversmelt your ores with this kit.
And now the waiting begins.
So we're going to go ahead and assemble all these parts here, watching our battery. This will take some time. We're just going to go and feed the assembler the ingots that we need, and we'll see you when we get to that nearly to the end. Alright, looks like we are nearing the end of our production queue here. We got 45 plates remaining, and our battery is at 7 minutes to go. Not bad. We only need about 2 minutes of battery. I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes of battery power. At this step, we're definitely going to make it to rebuilding our power cells. And
Yes!
20 more plates to go. And we'll just go ahead and I'm having CaptJo transfer that inventory into the storage container because we're going to need to tear down the
we have a
assembler
problem here. We have a problem here. The container is full.
That's fine. Just hang on to those parts. Put them in your inventory. Yeah, we have 1 ingot left over. This was extra ingots that we've smelted.
I don't need to put that in the deposit
I think we're going
box.
to use that for the drill and for.
Hey, didn't we get isn't there platinum out there? We could probably make a elite hand drill if you haven't.
Elite hand drill?
Yeah.
Not right now. Not time to make a drill. It's actually time to make a refinery. That is the next step at this point. So I need to make sure I have.
Oh no, I'm on red oxygen and there isn't any more oxygen left.
There's no oxygen left?
Nope.
Let me see how much oxygen do you have left. You got 21% oxygen left. I think we should be able to make a
Oxygen generator?
Yeah, oxygen generator with the battery power that we've left. So move that over. Put it right there. And let's go weld that up. We need some construction components for that, which I'll need to grind off now from our truck grinder. There we go. I do need to grind off.
Quickly now, I'm now down to 19%.
Well, just want to make sure here that we don't have anything in here. Good, alright. Now we can grind it off.
Quickly.
I am doing what I can.
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Alright.
I'll get the ice.
Need some steel tubes here. I think the tubes are in the container.
Oh no.
Let me get the tubes.
I've got steel plates.
It's 1 tube. And I need one more. I don't get stuck. What are you grabbing?
Ice.
There you go. Alright, quickly.
Put the bottles in. I'm gonna put the bottles in
Right,
quickly.
put 'em
I can't. They're full.
in. Drop off your plate. Here, give me your plates. Actually, no, wait, don't drop them out here.
Grab them. Grab the plates.
That was very, very, very scary. I didn't mean for you to drop the plates out there. They can despawn. Would you put your bottles over yet? Perfect. Alright, great. Go and take out the bottles in the ice, please. I'm going to start grinding this down when you're ready.
Ah, saved.
Hurry. Please get the bottles out. Put them in the chair.
Sure. We're good.
Get the ice out. I'll get the ice out. Get the rest of the ice out, please. Did you get the rest of the ice?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to drop that off. Why don't you go ahead and can you put into your well, that's fine. You put all inventory into the seat there. I need to now weld the refinery. We're going to put the refinery on this side, that's fine. So let's go to my second control bar here, G. Let's get the refinery. Ready? And we'll put it right there. Perfect, that'll be a refinery. We're going to have to probably drill around to get access to it, or...
Why don't you give me the drill and I'll go ahead?
Let me go put the refinery here for now. We'll be fine. This'll be just fine. I need to grab every single part I can get my hands on. Look at the motors. Those all
Steel
ores.
plates.
Oh, I'm gonna go drop off the ingots in here. I don't need them. Can you do me a big favor and get all of the remaining ingots and ores out of the storage container? Put them into the seat. This is making sure that we have space to get
What
back
did you
here.
say? What did you say?
I need you to get all of the... Actually, never mind. Just... You're fine. Just go and sit and watch, I guess, at this point. This is the... I need some more steel plates. I have to grind these plates off. Making sure I don't overfill my inventory here. Okay, and Just plop those parts into there. Grind again. This is all about grinding and plopping. Grind, 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 grind. Double click, so it just grinds by itself. More meteors.
Luckily, don't.
This is the time to tell a funny joke. Do you know a funny joke? I need a funny joke. Do you have a funny joke? He took off his headset. It's alright. Gonna weld this up. Need some more plates from this thing. I think I need to bring this all the way down. I could probably just grind it all the way off, but I'll just get it down to one plate for now. If I need it, I'll put it in here. And I need to hop on the other side here. Always make sure you have space to get access, because you don't have a drill right now. You don't.
That would be tedious.
That would stink. That wouldn't be fun at all. So I know it already has all the components there. I'm gonna drop those off and grab these. Grab more of those plates. More plates. More plates. We'll make it.
That refinery is huge.
Yeah, it is massive, isn't it? Yeah. We need to get the silicon and refined as soon as we possibly can. What else do we need? Motors? Tubes. And there we have it. So what do we need? We still need 2 more steel tubes and 8 construction components. Are there any in here? Do you have any inventory on you at all?
No, but I think there's some in the seats.
I need to find 2 steel tubes.
There isn't any 2 steel tubes.
Yes, there are. The generator, which I need to grind off so it doesn't use up our precious battery power. Which, how are we doing here? Good, we did turn it off. Good. Good practice, good habit. Make sure there's nothing in here and grind it off. Make sure I grind only that off, not the battery. Good. We've got everything we need.
Steel plates.
We just need 1 more steel plate. You know where that is?
Where? There.
The assembler. Boom. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Mr. Joe, Captain Joe, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
I'll weld that refinery, and I'll get some oxygen.
Here we go.
Good job. Very good job.
Almost there. Almost there.
And do we have it? Do we have a refinery? And we do. Look at that. All right. Go and turn off the refinery, please.
Sure.
And I'll grab the silicon that we need at this point. That's all we need is silicon. Put it in here. Now we can refine anything we want. And go ahead and start. You want to start the refinery?
It's on.
All right. We need, how many wafers do we need? 23 silicon wafers. And we'll be able to rebuild our battery components. Or at least the power cells. Now in a pinch you could probably just, disassemble your hydrogen bottle to make 1 power cell and then rebuild your battery that way, but that's kind of cheating. I like to make all power cells before I, of course, grind those power cells and lose any hope of recovery here. What I do need to do next is get these the silicon ore, this 23 silicon ore out of here, put that into the storage container. I need to build the assembler so I can assemble our battery components. So,
And since we got the assembler up.
May I have the welder, please?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Now all we have to do is get the assembler up.
Looks like my inventory is already full. I'm now going to set up the assembler again. Of course, the first order of business after getting this all set up, I need to drop those parts off in here. So I get some space. More grinding. I need those plates. Really got to get to the plates. Making sure I don't lose these parts. I'm grinding off. With the realism sound on, it might be a bug, but I can't hear her saying that my inventory is full. So you have to be very careful. There's my plates. Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to build the assembler again. Perfect. Stick those in there. Hop on the other side. And grind down what I need from here. Some more plates. Stick it into the assembler. I'll need these parts for the assembler. Alright. Need the motors. The assembler. And I need the computers, displays, components. Bless you. And I need 130 some more steel plates. So just grab them from here. There we go. Now making our assembler.
I don't know why I'm so sneezy today.
You might have a cold. Are we gonna make it in time? We can do it?
Faster, faster, faster.
Got enough oxygen? You got enough energy in your suit?
No.
No? Yes? You have enough energy in your suit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or do this. We're doing this. We're gonna kick those pirates yet.
We are indeed. I'll give you the honor here, but I'm already getting this started.
Time short.
This episode is already long enough. Don't get in the way of my welder. Might be a possibility you get fried here.
Actually, welders don't hurt. Only the grinder and the drill hurt, not the welder.
Well, except for the large welders that you can put on ships, make welding ships. Those will definitely kill you. I know that. All right, is this going to be functional? Yeah, we've got it. Perfect. What we need to do is turn off. How much battery we got left? Ooh, 50. We got it. We got it. 50 kilowatts. I think we only need 40. So I need to queue up 20 power cells. Power cells right here. Control. Click. I got 20 power cells queued up. It says I need 200 iron, 20 silicon, and 40.
I've got the necessary requirements here. Go ahead and start her up.
We got it. It's all white. Good job, son.
3. Can you let me do it?
Go for it.
3, 2, 1.
Do we do it? It's going. How much time is this going to take? Those batteries.
Need to hurry.
Oh, we got it. We got 6 minutes.
High five, we did it.
Yay. So, well, it's not over yet till we actually get these built. If we don't get this battery built, it's game over.
Dead duck.
So, 15 more to go. 15 more to go. 13 more to go.
Come on.
Cue the music. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking with us through these first couple episodes. Future episodes will definitely be more focused on our base building, and as we learn what we need to really kind of make a ship and head on up to reclaim our station that has been taken over by pirates. As I said in episode 1, they kidnapped us while we were working at the station, and since we refused to pay ransom on our relatives just could not be reached, they dropped us off on the moon, and out of the kindness of their hearts they left us this emergency kit that we pilfered from an escape pod that they destroyed, which, unbeknownst to them, we're still alive. And we've got 12 power cells.
And I turned off the assembler. We did
20 power cells. Just take out the power cells. Put them back. Almost had a freak out there a moment. I'll grab the power cells. And I need to rebuild this battery now that we've got the power cells. So let's go ahead and... That's not the battery. Over here's the battery. Right, CaptJo?
Guess what I found out? We can make a rifle now.
That's right.
And an enhanced drill. Should I
How much battery power do we have left? Just for record. 40. It only took 10 kilowatts. I guess if you're down to 10 kilowatts, you'll still be able to construct your power cells.
Well, can I please
Make something
construct
right now.
an enhanced welder? We have enough parts. We have enough parts.
You need to make the welder?
Yeah. No, enhanced drill.
Enhanced drill? Go ahead and queue up the enhanced... Well, no, wait. That's just one enhanced drill. Just one enhanced drill.
And 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
So you're making a drill out of the ingots, nickels, and wafers we got left? Which is exactly what we got left, so... Good. So we've got our drill back.
Yes! We have it!
Ready for me to grind down the battery now?
Absolutely.
Here goes. Oh, I have a full inventory here. What do I have in my inventory? Oh, I got the batteries. That's why. I'm gonna stick the battery parts in here for now. There's 2. That's fine.
It's a blue drill. As you can notice that the different types of enhanced and other stuff are different colors.
Yeah, that's really kind of cool. Matches your suit. All right, I'm gonna drill the battery. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Houston, we might have a problem.
What?
A meteorite blocked off our entrance. Good thing I made the drill.
Yes, you're gonna pop out of there. Perfect. Just don't get killed. Haven't saved it yet. You gonna come back inside and watch this moment though?
Yes.
Come on. I'm grinding off the power cells. Here we go. Our battery is now dead. And it is turning all those power cells into scrap. There we go. As you can tell in my inventory, I've got 20 power cell scrap metals. So I can now rebuild, hopefully, rebuild the battery here. Here we go. 6 power cells are in the frame.
Meteor storm inbound.
8 power cells are in the frame.
There's some more power cells in the assembler. I'll go ahead and grab them. Here.
Oh.
Onto the floor. Onto the floor.
Oh, no. Don't drop one on the floor. Put them
I'll
in the
put them in
passenger
the
seat.
suit. That's a lot better. Okay. 2 power cells at a time.
Well, I got the rest of these here from the inventory. Don't worry. You can carry 8 power cells on a full. So we got 12 power cells in there. Let's not lose our power cells, please. I need 6 more power cells.
I'm making something.
Captain
making
Joe.
Yes.
Where's the other power cells?
They're still in the... They're in my inventory.
Don't drop on the ground. Just put them in.
Okay.
Just put them in the assembler. Put them in the assembler.
Okay. 2 at a time.
Your father's not going to die of on this moon because of he
Go ahead.
smacks into a wall.
Go ahead. Just grab the stupid... Okay.
Put them in the assembler, please. There you go. Put them in the assembler so I can get them all. Thank you.
I was actually queuing up a rifle. I'm actually going to be queuing up a rifle.
Here we go. We've got the power cells. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this, son. Make sure my inventory is empty.
This glorious moment. 3, 2, 1. Yes, we have a
And we
new
have
battery.
a new battery. Yay! Look at that.
I'm queuing up a rifle.
And we now 324, up from 40. Awesome. We are now considered self-sufficient at this point. The next step is to really
guess what I built?
to make ourselves more sufficient. We're going to be adding reactors, small reactors, and we're going to be able to smelt enough ores and parts to go ahead and make a full-time refinery and additional base parts, the components that we'll need. So, all right, Captain Joe, good job so far. You have a rifle.
I queued it up.
Are we expecting anything on this moon?
You never know. I had enough materials and I already made the hand drill and the rifle. Now all we need is shell cartridges.
And then until the next time, say goodbye.
Bye.
Good job, everybody. We've done it.